I don't know what to talk about because I got so much shit. It's just so many things. Like, I don't know. It's pretty much about just being yourself slash being an individual. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to talk about is something, because actually this is something I haven't talked about. Is because I'm still learning as well. It's, of course, be yourself, be an individual, have your own individual ideas and individual thoughts, everything. However, if you have a certain goal, for example, you want to be a professional football player, right? Soccer. If you want to be a professional soccer player, above all of the things to do with yourself, being on your own program, all these things, there is still a blueprint. There is a blueprint from people who've already succeeded in that field. For example, Ronaldo. The reason why soccer is on my mind is because the World Cup right now. But it's with anything. Okay, music. Like, if you're aspiring to be an artist, there is be yourself. Actually, this one works really well because music, a lot of people are followers in music. A lot of people try to sound like different people. They try to sound like... Don't confuse influence with just being a follower, because influence is fine. Influence is good because, like I said, these successful people that you look up to and are influenced by, they have given the blueprint to their success, what they have done, all this, different things. Like, they've perfected in their specific field, which in this case is music. So, of course, you want to be like them, whatever. But there's a very big difference between being influenced and inspired even and following. You still need to be your own individual self. However, you can, of course, utilize their strategies, their, some ideas from them to help benefit you. The reason why this is something that was on my mind is because, like I've been saying for a while, the content to do with my socials, my Instagram and TikTok, I've been a bit stuck with. And I saw a video just before. I don't know who the person is. It was like just some random person on my thing, but I just saw a video from them and I was like, oh wow, like I can implement that type of content that fits perfectly. I can implement that type of content into my brand, and see things like that. People that have already completed, or succeeded in your specific pathway, a specific field. It's more than okay to be inspired by them and be influenced by them, and take influence from things that they've done to get to where they are. One of the things Earl Nightingale talks about in one of his I forgot, one of the chapters in The Stranger's Secret was, I'm not gonna quote it perfectly because I honestly don't really remember, but it was just along the lines of, in my own words, it's pretty much people who have perfected their craft in that specific field that you are, study them, understand what they've done, what they do, all that type of stuff. So, like I said, still be your individual self, your own person. But, if you have all of these blueprints, why would you not follow them? From a person who has gotten to where you want to be. That's the biggest thing. First things first, look at that person who you're following. And this is anything in life. This isn't even to do with goals now. Anyone in your life, look at them. Are they aligned with... anyone that you're copying in your life. Say you're taking advice from this person, you're, influenced by this person. Look at them. Are they in line with where you want to get to? Are they in line with your goals? Are they someone that is influencing you in the right way to get to where you want to get to. And if they're not, well then cut it off. Like, stop. Don't take information from someone who's not, more importantly, not at that destination. Because how can you trust that? How can you, just references. Owen Nightingale says in one of his chapters, before anything, check your references. Make sure that this person is going to where you want to also get to. Make sure that it's all aligned with where you want to get to, your goals, and all of that. So, yeah, that's kind of... So, sorry for the confusion at the start about not knowing what to talk about. This is what I want to talk about, but it was just like a mix of... Because I'm still trying to get the message across. Because the most important thing is just being yourself. There is no... The only impossible thing on this planet... That's a very broad statement. I mean, bold. I don't know. Anyway, in terms of individuality, you cannot replicate another human being. Everyone is their own individual self. So just be yourself. Like, no one is like you. No one can be like you. You're the only you on this planet. So just be yourself. Be how you were made to be. Have your own individual opinions. Don't... For example, if you're in a group, don't conform to their opinions because, it's their opinions. Have your own opinion. Be your own self. And just, that's it. Just be true to yourself. That's the most important thing. The most important thing. Just be yourself and it will take you very far. You physically cannot get to where you want to get to by copying others and following the crowd. I promise you, you will end up in the wrong places. You will not end up getting to your goals unless you change that environment to suit where you want to get to. For example, getting in shape, you want your dream body. If you're surrounded by a bunch of people who don't go gym, they drink every weekend, let's say they're overweight, they're unfit, then naturally you will conform to that environment. Your environment is a direct reflection of yourself. So you will then become that. You will become, unfit, unmotivated, undisciplined, not going to the gym, all that type of stuff. As soon as you switch your environment, like I said, your environment is a direct reflection of yourself. What you consume consumes you. Everything, just your environment is you. And so by switching that environment to, for example, people who are very motivated to the gym, they're all very good physique, shredded, all of that, naturally you have no choice but to get shredded because that's what you surround yourself with. That's what you're, every day. If you're in a friend group who every single person in that friend group goes to the gym every single day, they eat healthy every single day, naturally that is what you're going to do. It's as simple as that. And I know, especially from experience, when I first started going to the gym, the reason why I first ever started going to the gym was because my whole friend group went to the gym. They started going to the gym. Naturally, I started going to the gym. They started lifting weights, starting to eat better, eat protein, track food. Naturally, that's exactly what I started doing. Then as soon as, we got a bit older, teenage, as soon as, they start going out partying, naturally I start going out partying. Inconsistent with the gym, it's just, you're a product of your environment. You are exactly what you surround yourself with. And so that's another thing. That's a whole other topic. But that's why it's so important to surround yourself with the right people, the right environment. Because like I said, your environment is a direct reflection of yourself. Yeah, this was supposed to be a short video, so I'm actually going to try wrap this up now because I wanted to do a shorter one today. But yeah, that's it. Just be yourself. And yeah, hope that all made sense.